iPad.
Getting by, we just getting by.
Yeah. So we're just trying to make them into.
Even though we're wise, living in a
That's you.
Who that is right there?
It's me.
Oh, is it? I thought that was somebody else. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's me. That's us, actually.
Welcome to the Culturally Distinct Podcast. This is your boy DJ KO.
Hey, Jackson.
I like you guys out there. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. First, before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors. We at Meow's Restaurant over here on Richmond, 6356 Richmond Street. Make sure if you're in the Houston area, make sure if you're in the mood for seafood, oysters, troubled, some nice happy hour. Like on Wednesday, have a happy hour here. Good with
All day.
I got some ball shrimp right here, as you can see. I want to eat it right now on camera, but now I'm gonna let you guys look at it right
We're
now.
not going to do that.
I had a po' boy earlier, so make sure you guys make your way. make sure you get you guys over here and come to Neo. So now today we have a special guest. This person, she's an artist here in the Houston area, of course. She's an instructor. I'm gonna say educator. She's an educator also. She focuses on helping the people, our people, in positive ways to see us move the needle forward, right?
Right.
So everybody, welcome to the show, Miss. Let me see if I pronounce this right. Enjolee.
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 Good job.
Enjolee Williams.
Yes.
Enjolee Williams. What's going on, baby?
Everything, man. Like you said, I'm all about us, really. I'm about us rekindling that old feeling we used to have between each other that I think the thing is, I don't think we, no, hold on.
It's dying.
I don't think it's gone. I think we got away from it, but it's the people who miss it, I think we can get back to it. I think we got awkward, especially you add on COVID, and we done got real awkward, you know?
And you're right. The people who miss it can add on to it, and we know people like to do what's popping. So
Right.
we have to get it popping again. We have to get the culture popping again.
Yeah. I think the culture is popping.
Greg Abbott just opened
Oh,
these
yeah,
streets
yeah,
back
that's
up.
crazy,
And,
yeah.
I've seen different.
That's right.
I've seen on different posts that, for us, for the culture, black people said it didn't shut down. And honestly, if you think about it, in certain places, certain establishments, it did not.
You right.
Right.
You right.
A lot of people flying here. They're flying two places in the United States. They're flying either Houston
Or Florida.
No,
or Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Houston and Atlanta.
Yeah.
People they did a whole expose on people who had come in from Philadelphia,
Right.
across the country,
Yeah.
going to Atlanta to hang out because
It's open.
Atlanta is open. Houston is open. Texas is wide open now.
Wide
so,
open
let's go.
So for the people that don't know, that don't watch the news, Governor Greg Abbott,
Abbott.
he opened when was it, March 10th or something like that?
Yes, next Wednesday. For
March
whatever
10th.
reason,
He says
gave
it's
for-
100% open. There's no mandate for masks. So he's like, you're wide open. You're free again.
Okay.
Until what? Until if the hospitals get 15% populated.
Oh, he
with
gave a
COVID.
stipulation?
Well, the judge is. Judge Hidalgo. did.
Hidalgo. But that's for the county. But can she really override him?
Yeah, I think that's what the stipulation is.
Oh, well, we'll be back at that by
In 7 days, right?
April 15th. By Easter. After Easter, it'll be wide open.
You think so?
I mean, it'll be back shut down. That's what we're waiting on because it's going to happen. Because we have how many strands? 3, 4? We have all 4 strands positively in
Is it?
Harris County, right?
I thought it was one.
No.
I didn't know.
California, New York, and Houston now. Well, I guess you can say Texas. So California, New York, and Texas are certified with all cases, with all however many strands. Houston falls 49th in the states for vaccines. We're falling way behind, but it's par for the course. We're in the South. That's how it goes.
We're going to pray for people right now.
I hear my son.
We're going to pray for Texas.
It's bring your kids to work day.
Oh my God.
So, Ms. Williams,
Yes.
tell us about you. Who are you? Who is Ms. Williams?
Who am I? I've been trying to figure that out, and I'm not gonna
No, I get
actually.
it.
I'm not about to give you no cool little spiel.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you exactly what it's been.
Come on.
So I have really seen myself in quarantine.
Okay.
Right? And I think it's the second time that I've been physically quarantined. The first time for me was when I lived in Dubai. When I lived in Dubai, I was away from my whole family. I was away from what we consider normal. So think pre-COVID. Think about what it's like to be in Houston. I mean, you can hang with your friends.
Right.
You can get plastered if you want to. You can stay at all times of night. You can wear what you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, none of that is comfortable in Dubai.
What took you to Dubai?
Teaching.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
the salary, the fact that
The money,
could,
huh?
yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'll never make a move like that again. I
All
moved.
money is not good money.
All money ain't good money, and I learned that the hard way. How about that?
Okay.
So I got a huge check, but what I didn't have was my loved ones. What I didn't have was like what I'm wearing right now was totally unheard of. And Dubai is a real desert. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
It is.
Dubai is a desert. So there were times when maybe I didn't want to be all sexy, but I just at least wanted to put on some shorts.
What is it? Abu Dhabi is the area where it has all
you
the
in your car?
princes.
Huh?
You went to where?
I went in Dubai. I lived in Dubai.
Oh, you was in the city of
Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dubai. So they don't necessarily they don't stop you from being who you are because Dubai is like an international
It's a hub.
right. But they have their own way. So you can come there and visit and do what you want and nobody will really mess with you. But being that I lived and I worked there,
It was a
right?
little different.
Very different. So me, I want to go to the beach. What we want: food, drinks, music, right?
Right.
You can have that food, but them drinks don't do it unless you want to get fined, maybe even take you
Yeah.
down to jail. And then that music,
It's
nah.
against the law to drink there, right?
You
Is
have
it
to
weed or something like that?
Oh, the weed is definitely.
It's against the law.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. You don't want to touch that at all. Like, don't get caught. And you know how you got like one phone call here? Yeah, you
Just
don't
none.
get. You just gonna sit in there until they
Yeah,
feel like
Witchcom
talking
had
to
a
you.
Witchcom had a story about that. It's he had an album called 56 Nights
Okay.
because they went there on the concert. It was Future, I think. They went there on the concert and they didn't have it. Someone in their entourage had weed, marijuana, right?
Right.
And they got caught at the airport. So the guy, one of his DJs, spent 56 nights in Dubai. No, he couldn't get in touch with nobody.
And has money. He had money, you know, and it didn't matter. They did not care. So the way
Right.
that we operate here in the States, as long as you got money, you'll be all right, basically. Nah.
Wait, we derailed you. So you went to Dubai. You
Yeah,
worked
yeah.
in Dubai. We're talking about your
Talking
quarantine.
about the quarantine. Yeah,
Okay.
so sorry. So I hated that time in Dubai just because I was by myself and I didn't have like that support system or whatever. Now with this quarantine, I had my mother, but I didn't have nobody else. You know, and it was weird. I missed everything. Anyway, that's when I really found out who I really was, and I'm a genuine person. You know, I'm not a perfect person, but I love my people, my core family. You know, the people I'm related to,
Right.
and then I just love my people.
Where you from originally?
Originally from New Orleans,
Okay, you from New Orleans.
right?
Okay.
But I grew up on the southwest side of Texas.
So
Southwest
which one you
side of-
claim? You claim
Huh?
New Orleans or Houston? Which one?
I have to claim both.
How's
I
the
mean, I
vibe
can't
now?
just,
My
gotta claim
thing
one.
is you Louisiana bred, Texas fed.
I have to be.
You gotta claim one. I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not.
Born
I
and
can't-
raised.
See, I can't do that because I didn't spend the last part, you know, of my little development years there. I was here, so.
Okay.
But I got family there. I
You
still
got
got
the
my
best
house
of both
there.
worlds,
I do.
though. The
I
best
really
of both
do.
worlds.
I really do. So anyway, I'm a teacher. I've been in the military. I sing. I have like connections with the international community. So I'm just kind of. I feel like I'm a well-rounded Black individual, and it's a lot of me. There's a
Okay.
lot of
Oh,
me's out there.
Okay.
I went to Ghana 2019 for the year of return. I met so many Enjolees out there. Like not
Oh,
like
wow.
they were just like me or anything, but it was like single Black females.
Kindred spirits.
Woo!
Yes.
And who move by themselves, who
Yes.
like, but want to move together. I said, sis, the next time I see you, I said, let's fly together. You know what I mean?
Like woman power.
Yeah.
So what about your music? I know you've been doing music. How long have you been doing music?
Seriously, since 2017. My first single was 100%.
Okay.
And then I really feel like I've been growing over the years. Now, this latest song, This Us, that's me in the pocket. Like,
That's the one we listened to when we got on. That one right there.
That's it right
that
there.
brought us in.
That's it.
Okay.
And that's the one that I'm going to sit right there for a little while.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to sit there too long just because R&B, like how we were talking about, that family element within our community has kind of got, like, faded away. We've also gotten away from our love of R&B.
Yes.
Right.
It's changed though.
It's changed.
It's changed.
Tremendously.
Because you have some people, you'll ask them about R&B and they'll tell you Drake.
Drake.
Because he toes that line.
Oh.
Drake will get to singing and he'll rap a little bit. But people don't really understand. Because I saw a meme earlier today. It was like, if you find a woman that's in love with 90s R&B, wife her. That's a good
Right
woman.
now.
And people don't understand
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
Like,
so
we
music
come
is-
from a different.
A different fabric. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
vibe.
You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so if a chick bless her heart. If she listening to the current music a little bit too much, I can already tell you we probably not gonna be homegirls. I'm gonna just.
Really?
It's a different mindset.
It's a different mindset.
I feel it.
She moves different, but if I run into a chick and she jamming Brandy, or she got, a little bit of right now, but a whole bunch of 90s, that's probably gonna be my sis right there. Just off of
That's dope.
the way, right? Just like the way that it makes you feel.
I guess
Think
it's the
about
energy.
it though,
The energy,
because
the way
like
it-
when she say vibe,
Yeah.
that music that our parents put on Saturday mornings for
Right.
you to clean to, you used to turn your nose up to.
Right.
Now we can be anywhere, any bar room, any club, any whatever. You get some Betty Wright, we like, hey,
Uh-oh.
what you know about Betty Wright? But it's like, it's a different thing. You gonna get some younger people, this new generation, they gonna be like, what is that? What a rapper coming in? There's no features.
Yeah.
It's just them. It's told a story.
And
it was
think
real.
love. I think love was
Love,
the
absolutely.
foundation of everything. When people created music back in the 70s,
Yes.
80s, and 90s, everything based off of love. That's why it resonates when you listen to it, because it takes you.
It's
If you've been in
real.
love
Yeah,
before,
It was stories.
It'll
It was real.
resonate with you, but love went out of style.
Yes.
Love
think so?
Love went out of
It became
style.
I don't think
situationships.
it went out. I think it's not popular. Say that.
So it went out of style.
It went out of style.
You know what
It's
I'm
not
saying?
trending.
But in
It's
the
not
music
trending.
at all. So,
Okay.
but yet we double tapping and trying to get what likes.
Like,
Absolutely.
yes.
But check it. There's
Yeah.
in the music, what bothers me a whole lot is they say a lot of fuck. Excuse me.
It's
You
all
can
right.
curse.
Yeah,
You can curse. There's some people who don't. We're adults. This is for the culture.
I'm so sorry.
We going to church Sunday,
You
so
do
all right.
don't listen to him. You
Okay.
can curse. It's okay. Go ahead.
But it's a lot of F feelings. It's a lot of I ain't got no heart. It's a lot of
I'm trying to get you for what you got. Buy me some bags.
Right.
Get my
get
hat.
that
Birkin.
head and then leave. You know what I'm
Head and
saying?
leave.
Yeah, no.
So love went out of style. If you talking about love,
What is it? Get that bread,
and
that
then
head.
nah, I'm trying to stay, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
You trying to give head and stay?
Stay.
I
I
got you.
remember, you know, back in the cut when we was young and singing undergrad, I had my brother, shout out to Mo. Me and him laugh all the time. It'd be like, you know, you been had your little late night, you went out,
Right.
and you roll over the next day and you realize, oh shit, they still here. So it's like, so what you about to do? That mean you finna get up
You about
out
to
my
go,
house.
yeah.
But you know, we come from a time where people was just trying to linger and hang out, but then
Yeah.
now these days, people moving on.
They
to
just
the
making
next.
business
Yeah.
transactions,
Right.
so I don't align with it. I can't even.
Because I don't even know what $40 is supposed to do. Since that $40 is that whole new trend, I have not one
$40.
vice.
What is that?
But
that
please
$40
expound on that. I have not heard of this
What is
$40.
that?
What is
Oh, you
this?
haven't seen that. So it's
No.
this whole so it's a whole thing. Like you'll see it around Valentine's Day, things like that.
Okay.
Where guys be like, this is the ultimate gift. It's like it was stuff for Valentine's Day. It was like a heart-shaped box with like wings in it with all flats.
Okay.
And then like $40 and some lashes. So this is like the thing. Like that, like for a long time there was a long string
Creative.
of memes going around that like apparently they had these females is out here that like $40 is the magic number. And so when I first started seeing this, I'm like, I have not one vice, one bill.
That's
There's
$40.
nothing I can get a drink and tip the
Your toes?
bartender for
You get your
$40.
toes done for $40?
Not at my nail salon.
Oh my goodness.
There's
Jeez.
nothing I can do
Seriously,
for $40.
I think a manicure with a tip would be $40.
Correct, but see, they're not
right?
tipping. What's a tip?
I'm
We're
tipping.
adults.
I get my
Black
feet down. I
people-
tip.
black
Because we're
people-
adults.
Oh well. That's
we're
true.
And
adults.
also, I've been a waitress too, so my
I have a respect for that, right.
I have, you see
Me
my
too.
homegirl who just
Right.
passed or
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
Like I know what she doing.
Right.
I know what she
Hustling.
doing it for.
Yeah.
You know, so I always tip.
Right.
Even before that, I always tip.
Right. I have a respect for the service industry. I have a respect for someone who's doing something for me. And I tell
Yeah.
people all the time, they're like, oh, you paying for that? Because I feel like I'm contributing to the workforce,
I
to
got you.
someone's job.
Yeah.
There is something that someone can do that is their job, that is their trade. Who am I to take that away? So when I say, yes, someone comes to clean my house, no, it's not me being lazy, it's not whatever. I have had the same person cleaning my house since I've had my house for 12 years.
You helping somebody else out.
I'm helping
Another
her
family,
out. And
yeah.
I trust them. If I'm not there, she can be there cleaning my house. But that's her trade. That's what she does.
Yes.
just like the person who does your hair, who twists
Just
your
like the
hair,
person who
does
washes
your
my
lashes,
car.
Right.
washes your car. I found a guy. I was driving home from the grocery store. It was a brother out there. Like, he had a mobile detail because he was in a parking lot. I was like, hey, is this yours? He was like, yeah, it's all mine, me and my wife. I got his card. He will now be servicing my vehicles in my
Period.
driveway, and I'm okay with that because I'm giving money to this brother. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, so it's okay. But people, that's what we say. When people get away from that, because a lot of people want the quick. They
Yeah.
want the hustle. They want the fame, like you said.
Yeah.
They want the likes on social
Yeah.
media. And it's like,
And
it gets disheartening in a way.
It does. It's like this cool. It's too cool for me, man. That's why.
And people don't even talk to each other when they go out. They either smoking hookah or playing on their phone. And me and my friends laugh because, like, you from New Orleans. Did you go to school? Did you go to college?
only elementary. And,
Okay.
middle school.
Okay, you was at your earlier
Okay.
years.
Right. So it's like we come from a time we used to being in the club. Adam will tell you, we knew it was a pile of shoes in the middle of the dance floor because people dancing.
It was
cutting up.
ratchet, though.
Nowadays.
It was ratchet. That's all that
But
was.
still, people were dancing.
Right, that's
you
true.
know, you
I
ask
really-
a girl out on a date to
I
go
dance
dance.
to this
People
day.
not dancing. I don't even understand
These
the
are all the
process
things
of a
that's
hookah.
wrong with our community right now.
Right. Nobody's talking.
I
Nobody's
was- I'm
interacting.
telling
Yeah.
you. And I was telling my girl last week because I went outside last week. I don't want to name drop, but I went out to this nice little bar.
Where you went?
right? I
Where
can
you
say
go?
it.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Use the initials.
It's numbers.
Where is it? Where is
on
it?
Alameda.
Okay, I know where you went.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
You was in the
I-
train.
yeah,
You was in
yeah,
the
I
train.
got you,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
okay.
so I went over there with this bike crew, and I hadn't gone out with.
It was packed.
I hadn't gone out with
Super
us in a
spreader.
long time. The old cat was spinning around some girl.
Okay.
I started to be like, man, anybody get it started? I'm ready to go.
You ready to go?
Let's
You know
get
what
it.
I'm saying?
Let's get it.
So I really enjoyed being around us, and that right there for me was church. That was the
Right.
Saturday,
Okay.
but
Yes.
it was church. We are missing that kid and play. Those things that we did together. We
House
enjoyed
party.
each other.
The house party.
We enjoyed each
Yeah.
other. But now, let me tell you, when I first started, I started sensing the switch. It was, I'm gonna tell my age, I don't care. It was back in the day. What was this? Move, bitch, get out the way.
Yeah, ludicrous.
We started to change. The dance floor didn't look like boys and girls dancing with each other. It started to look like pointing and cursing at each other.
Like a mosh pit.
A mosh
Yeah.
pit. So it
Yes.
started to look like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And then
yes.
it went to
yes.
like,
Yes. Yes.
you know what I'm saying? It's
Yes.
like the shift changed, the clubs changed. And then I started noticing people just lining up on the walls.
We some head busters.
Yeah.
We some head
Everybody.
busters. Yeah, walk around the club. Yeah.
Fuck everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is not the vibe.
If I put that on right now, y'all know y'all
Now,
gonna
let me
turn
tell
up.
you
Don't
what,
do that.
though. Let me tell you,
What?
because I got like a whole little playlist for when I'm working out, definitely for my cardio. When I tell you, God, it come on. I know them people in my neighborhood be like, what
What
is
is
she
going
listening
on?
to?
Hey.
Because, like, I be in a zone, but it's like what we become accustomed to.
But
There
that- okay.
are certain songs
So is that's your turn up?
Right.
when I'm working out.
I would love to have categories because I'm not gonna sit and say that I don't like none of it.
No, I got categories.
I
right.
like
I'm
you know,
versatile that way, though.
versatile.
Time and a place.
Yes,
Just a
but
time
not
and
like
place.
24/7.
Some people don't have a switch. They don't have.
it's just
that's
one
the thing.
turn up. Just turn up everything.
But that's what people don't.
Yeah.
So when we were talking about this, that's a good point. So when Adam contacted me, and he was like, I want to do this podcast. I'm thinking he just calling me because me and Adam go way back. We fight like sisters and brothers for
Yeah.
real, but we go back like since his freshman year of college.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this a long time. I've been through him with all journeys of walks of life, jobs, all of that. We always stay in touch and reach out.
Yeah.
So when he said this, he was like, I want to do this podcast. He was like, I want to do something for the culture. So we talked about it. And we came up with all these names. Of course, we had to throw things out there. Everybody podcast, and everybody want to be for the. So it was all these names taken up. So we came up with culturally distinct.
Yeah.
But what I told him was, that can be so broad because
Yes.
you have cultures and then you have subcultures.
Yes.
So, but that's the thing. We don't realize how much culture is within us because every black person you meet just about is a melting pot of something.
something
You got
else.
Oh, yeah.
Jamaican, you got Haitian, you got all of that. So it's like, why not tap into all of that culture? Tap into these things, get to know who you are, know what makes you tick, know what works. People don't do it.
And their experiences.
And so
So
us
rich.
from Louisiana, we already know. Somebody come to your house, you want something to eat, you want something to
absolutely.
drink. You gonna offer somebody food 15 times. It's gonna always be
And
a
if
pot,
they deny
a piece
it,
of
it's a
meat.
problem.
It's
Right.
a problem. It's always something.
Yeah.
But
Baby,
it's
you need
like,
something to eat. Baby, you skinny. You need something to eat. Come get some of this chicken, fried chicken.
You know, and it's but see that
Turkey neck.
that comes
Gizzard.
as like so taboo and like an oxymoron because even as black people, you grew up, you didn't go to nobody's house asking for nothing because that was gonna get you beat.
Right.
You don't go nowhere acting like you thirsty, you hungry, you don't do any of that. But at the same time, we have been trained to offer people something when they get to your house, but you're not supposed to accept it. But we know this.
And I think it was a village,
it's
too.
It's definitely a village.
It's
what
a
is
village.
it called? Southern hospitality.
Yes.
Right? So we have it. Now, it depends on the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Now, if your mom
Yes.
already gave you that pep talk before you went over to Auntie
Don't
house,
asking for nothing.
don't go do that.
Right.
You know? But there'll be sometimes
In the store, don't
you
touch
better,
nothing.
you know what I mean? You better eat your auntie whatever's
Right.
casserole or whatever.
No, it's
Bet
potato
whoever
salad.
made the
It's a potato salad.
you
It's,
better.
you know, black people, it's potato salad.
Who
Yeah.
made the potato
So,
salad?
Yeah.
so out of I know you spoke about this earlier. So out of everything you was doing, right, from teaching to being a waitress, why decide to be an artist? Because artist is a saturated field.
And it's so hard, bro.
Right.
This industry is so hard. But of all the things that I do, this gets me the most attention. And
Okay.
I'm not looking for attention for a bad purpose. I have good intentions.
Okay.
And
Where's
peop-
the gratification? Is there gratification for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gratification for me, and I reach a lot of people with my community service,
Okay.
with my teaching, with this, that, and the third. I reach a lot of people, but I reach a whole lot, like way more with music.
Okay.
Music is powerful.
That's the one.
It teaches, it heals.
Yes.
It makes you whole. Music is
It does
powerful.
so much, and it gets me to a bigger audience quicker than what I'm trying to do. So
I got you.
I'm putting it all together, to be honest.
And that's a culture in itself.
yeah.
And you gotta have not just have the love for it, but you gotta have talent also to do it. Because of course, you don't want to knock nobody's dream, but
Mom, I want to sing.
you know what I mean? Everybody really can't sing, they
Just
can't
do it.
rap, they can't. You don't want to break their whatever they got
But
going
even
on.
if they can, if it's not a passion, it's not the
It's
same.
not gonna happen.
I know a lot of people who can sing. I'm talking about can blow.
Sing,
Yeah.
But it's not their thing, and you will never know it.
Right.
Because it's just not it's not their language.
Right.
Right.
It's not how they just don't.
It's not who they are.
Right. And so trying to force that upon someone
It's
is
nothing
difficult.
but- I consider myself an artist that comes from the heart.
Okay.
Now I don't have to sing, but at the same time I have to sing.
Yes.
Do you understand
I
what
got
I'm
you.
saying?
Yes.
Like I have to do it. I'm not doing it to sustain myself. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to be the next Beyonce and none of that stuff. I'm doing it because I feel like God really did give me this gift, and every time I do what I'm supposed to do, it gets like a major. This effect.
Affirmation. It's like
Yeah.
it's something that comes with
It
yeah.
does something.
People
Yeah.
it's an affection.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
And the first time I ever realized it was when I was a high school student, and it was just a regular old little song, little play or whatever. I had my part. I was the solo artist. I had on this purple dress. I started singing, and the whole auditorium got quiet. It's a high school auditorium. Teachers, no, the administrators, nobody could do that.
Right.
But I started singing, and that was my very first time seeing like people just shut up and they listen right there. I remember when I first got my first round of what is it called? That standing ovation.
Yeah.
I got my first standing ovation with a military audience, a whole bunch of 5-star generals and stuff, and I was like, woo. I said, okay, so now I just want to make sure when I get your attention that I'm saying something.
Right.
So you know what? By me listening to you, you're taking care of the art, not just that, but you respect the music side of it. Because some people, they say, okay, well, I can sing and not utilize it the proper way. They abuse their
You're making
talent.
a good point. And people were angry with him when he said it, but if you have an appreciation for the art, you'll understand why he said it.
Yes.
So back when Cardi B came out and she and Nicki Minaj were having their whole feud and all that was going on, people were angry with Jermaine Dupri because he was like, female rappers these days are garbage because they're not talking about anything. They're all talking about the same thing, like buy me a bag, give me some food, take me on a trip. even though it was a little raunchy, and we know people say you listen to Foxy Brown, you listen to Lil Kim, but it still was almost like a storyline. It had some substance.
It had
said
some meat
something.
to it.
Yes.
You know?
It didn't say the same. It was like everybody is saying the same thing this day with a different beat.
Yeah.
And I can't relate. I'm going to just put it out there. Yes, I've had a guy ask me to go on a trip. I don't think I've ever had anybody offer to buy me a bag because everyone knows I don't care about that shit.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can't
They know
relate.
their audience. They know their audience.
They know their audience. So that's a
Right.
certain type of woman. And no shade to that type of woman,
Correct.
but I'm not that one,
I'm not-
and I don't
I'm not
know
her.
any of them.
You have some
so
substance.
when I listen to the
They
music,
have substance. It's
what
just
is-
different than mine.
what is Birkin? I don't know what Birkin is. She just keeps talking about it.
A Birkin.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But
right.
I don't know what I can't relate.
It's
I'm a
trendy.
teacher.
But you carrying a $10,000 bag into your $600 a month apartment that you renting.
But I'm like, well,
I'm not knocking
Well-
it, but it's happening.
I'm not. I don't know. I just know that I can't relate. Me.
Right, I
I'm gonna
got you.
speak on myself. I am
Right.
a teacher. Before that, I was a military chick.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I was a po chick from New Orleans. You understand that? So I can't relate with this Birkin bag and having a man do this and that, and I'm busting it open for a bag. I can't
Give me what you
relate.
got for an outfit.
hey,
Now that was a song.
I wore a white T-shirt,
And a
some polo
polo.
socks,
Uh-huh.
All Stars. That's hey,
Reebok.
hey.
Stop talking that.
See, I was taking it back. Huh? Look, see, that's
We
music.
can relate
That's
to that
resonates.
though, because
Right.
we knew what the Reeboks
Correct.
was and a white T-shirt.
Correct.
Right.
We seen it.
And some money
Every
for the
day.
But was that an everyday thing?
No.
You know, no. We had
didn't
our Anita
live by
Baker.
that.
No.
Right. We didn't live by
We
that.
had our Anita Baker. We had this and that and that. So I wanna do a side note real quick.
All right, go ahead.
So I have this thing where just talking about dating. And now I'm gonna just change it to just your circles, period.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So when it comes to dating, if I'm gonna date you, Adam,
Yes.
right? Before I take your number, or I gotta like what you look like first.
Right.
All right.
Now, before I take your number, I need to see your playlist.
Mm.
I need to see what are you listening to.
I don't have one.
Oh, we can't rock because I love music too much. And if you're not a music connoisseur, sorry,
not
sorry,
right.
bro.
Really?
Now, seriously.
I know people
Wow.
like that though. You're not the first person I've met like that, and it was
Really?
a female. I know some females.
If
like
he don't,
that.
if he don't like music, I'm
Yeah.
scared
And they're
of what
not
kind of vibe
singers.
he's
They
about
just-
to
yeah.
create in this household that we potentially might make. So anyway, you're a brother. You got a playlist. I want to see what your turn up is. I want to see what your everyday is. I want to know what your when you're upset, when you're whatever.
Yes.
Like I want to know your layers, but all via your playlist. Now, if I see a little bit of too much of something that I don't vibe with, sorry, because to me, a relationship is like
not gonna align.
we not gonna be in line. We're not gonna be vibing together.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So this relationship is gonna be like a long ass road trip. We are riding through life together. It's me and you in this car.
Yeah.
Now, if I cringe every time you get this aux, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. I gotta know. I gotta like what you listening to, so that when you playing, I'm jamming. When I'm playing,
Right.
you jamming. If it's glitching anywhere, we cannot rock. So my
Gotta
whole,
be harmonious. You
it
gotta-
has to be. So what's your
Connection.
playlist?
Yeah, it got to be a connection somewhere.
And now I'm saying it with my homegirls too. So I'm meeting new females left and right. Right. I am looking for new friends. I'm taking applications right now.
For new friends?
I need new,
No new
female.
friends.
No, I need new friends.
No.
Okay.
I'm in a new level of my life. I need new friends.
Okay. So you saying the new level in your life. So another level of understanding.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
So causes you to. You can't do it by yourself. So you need somebody
Nope.
to bounce ideas off.
That's right.
to somebody you can
You building your village.
Exactly.
You're expanding your village.
And I'm noticing
to better each other.
Correct.
I'm not looking for clones. But
No.
when I say that I saw Mies in Ghana, I mean I saw another black chick with hair like, Afro chick type hair, whatever. And she got the wherewithal and the adventurous side, right? She's spontaneous enough to travel on her own in a foreign country, not just any foreign country, but Africa, right? So that's that's me.
Yeah.
That's me right there. If I see another chick over here, we listening to Brandon, her favorite song is what's that song?
Wanna Be
Almost
Down?
Doesn't Count or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. Yeah, we probably gonna be friends. That's just something that I'm recognizing. So like, what's your vibe?
Right.
And are we aligned?
So let me ask you this. I know you say that you went to other countries and you've been places, so you saw the world in certain, in certain aspects. As far as creativity, what does creativity look like to you? Even it could be music, it could be fashion, it could be hair, it could be anything. What does it look like to you?
It's just authentic, and it really could be from anything. What I don't align with right now, so far as creativity is concerned, is that they're on some bum, 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 bum. I counted the syllables. It's like 7.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a whole genre of music that came out of Atlanta with that snap music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a nursery rhyme, right?
Yeah.
So it's real choppy, and you're not saying
The
nothing.
cat in the hat.
In order for you to do those 7 syllables or whatever, you gotta hit 1-syllable words or whatever the case is.
Right.
And they just have to match and be able to
At the
keep
end.
the flow.
It bounces at the end.
And so, see, this is where they laugh at me. And Adam has heard me say this, and my husband laughs at me. So, like I say, when I'm working out, my playlist going, and I put my music in, and there's a certain tempo I need for my
Yes.
cardio. There is a certain tempo.
Yes.
That cadence means something.
Yes.
Well, I'm always crestfallen at least once a day
Yeah.
that I come back home from my workout, and I've actually had my headphones on, and I can hear the words of these songs, and I'm like, babe, why didn't you tell me they were saying da-da-da-da-da? He was like, baby, what did you think they were saying? I said, I don't know, I'm just in the car, I hear the beat, I'm just grooving.
Yeah.
Well, now that I can hear the words, I'm like,
They ain't saying nothing.
so the other day,
Right.
I had an aha moment. I saw somebody saying that basically nobody's talking about anything. Everybody's singing about WAP and throat babies. And I'm
Okay.
like, what
Hey.
the crap is throat babies? And Eric was like, you heard that song. I
throat
was like, I
baby.
have not. He said, yes, you have. I said, I ain't never heard that song. I wouldn't listen to that. He said, they play it on the radio. I said, no, they don't. He
Right.
was like, throat baby. I said, that's what they saying?
Yes.
He said, yeah. I said, I thought they were saying go baby. He said, no,
Throat
they're saying
baby.
throat babies. I was like,
I just
did
found
not
that
know.
out today. I was today
it's not a
years
new
old.
song.
I was right now years old when
It-
I found that out.
you didn't know that's what they were saying
I had
either?
no idea till right
I'ma
now.
tell you.
Have you heard the song?
Of course.
And he said,
Yeah.
he
I'm
said,
tryna
bro,
get-
So look,
I didn't know.
the crazy story
didn't
about
know.
that, I heard that song a couple of months back, and my cousin was
Did
playing
not
it.
know.
And you hear the cadence, and you hear, that.
Yeah, you
no,
grooving.
so you're not really paying attention until like, one day I said, man, what is this dude saying,
He's
man?
saying throat babies.
So I read the
want
lyrics.
to give them to you. My husband
I
had
was
to
like,
break
oh my
it down
goodness,
for me. I was
this
like,
is
he wants to
explicit.
do what? I said, what's the throat baby? And when I said it, I was like,
Let me tell you what's even more disturbing. Being a 4th grade teacher and realizing that that's what my kids been saying for
Yes.
the past
A throw
3,
baby.
4 months.
Throw baby.
They know those songs
and they know
forwards
all
and
the
backwards.
words. All the words.
Yeah, man.
But there's a highlight. That's the powerful moment of knowing you can put anything to music and teach
That's
children.
the power of music. You're right.
That's the power of music.
It's true. It's true.
Nursery rhymes, you can put anything to music, but
Yeah.
I can understand. It's very, very disheartening. It's very
It's just
disheartening.
disturbing, and I'm not trying to be that. I think every generation talks about the last generation's music.
Yes.
I think that's been going on.
You gotta do
since-
that.
Yeah, I
gotta
think that's
do
been
that.
going on since the beginning of time.
But we had a different adult in our lives. We had
I don't
different
know
people.
now.
Well, no.
Our
Because
parents
we
they didn't like Michael Jackson.
They didn't like it, but when you had NWA and all those different things,
Right.
I know for me and my friends and things like that, we had our parents there who knew what the music was, and they were having conversations with us and telling us that this is this and this is not that. A lot of people, families, children, people, they are not communicating. If you go into most households these days, everybody can be home. Everybody's in a different room. Everybody's on a cell phone.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
didn't have all that. A lot of houses, you had one television.
TV,
it was like one cable
one
box,
radio.
so everybody had to be in the same
Right.
room to try to watch television.
Everybody had that 45, the
Right.
record player, the 45.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Back
like
in the
you
day.
had all of those
Yeah.
things that matter. Now you have so many things that disconnect everybody from each other, and
Cell
everybody
phones.
wants everything quick.
And it's easy access to everything.
Correct. Everybody
Yeah.
wants
You know,
quick.
as soon as you give your phone give your kid any type of technology, they have access to everything in the world.
I think it's a blessing and a curse.
It is.
It is.
To everything.
You have to guide it. That's why it becomes the
Yeah.
curse, because we, as adults, and it's because things are happening so fast. Work hours are getting longer.
Right.
The commute to work is getting longer. So it does take a lot away from the household, from that dynamic. But it's not as much talking and communicating and paying attention and knowing what's going on, because there's no time for it.
I think
not
it's
enough
harder
time.
to be. I think it's harder to be a parent right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's harder.
It's harder
to be a parent, to be a spouse,
because for me,
all of it.
For my parent at
What you
the
mean by
time, all she had to do was, like she told me I couldn't watch TV. Like I had certain times when I could watch TV.
Okay.
There was no such thing as this at the time when I was a kid.
We didn't have cell phones.
We didn't have that. So she didn't have to worry about that. All she told me, I couldn't watch Chucky. Chucky was a scary movie back in the day. Even when I went to my family member's house and my cousin was watching it, I would walk into the other room because
you were told you could not watch
I couldn't.
Were your parents religious?
Huh?
Were they religious?
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
She was.
I got
so
you.
there were certain things that I couldn't do, and I knew I couldn't do it, and my friends and my cousins knew I couldn't do it. If they wanted to be bad and do it, they did it. But right now, what I'm noticing with my kids is, of course, being naughty is
you want to be cool.
Right.
Walk that line.
And everything is that. That's
Yeah.
the bad thing. Everything. It's like, where are those wholesome things? You know, back in the day, we had Full House, Family Matters, and the after school 3 o'clock
Bill
specials.
Cosby.
Yeah.
And you didn't see nobody kiss till about 8, 9 o'clock, and you was in bed.
Living world. No, different world.
Different world,
my God,
living
yes.
color, whatever the case
Will
is.
Smith and all that. Yeah.
So there
Fresh
was
Prince.
Fresh Prince.
there was what do you call those things? Restrictions on television.
Yes.
And there's no
FCC,
restrictions
You
anywhere.
know, back in the day, 11 o'clock, they had the screen.
Yeah.
MASH came on, then after MASH,
Yeah.
the ding.
Oh, well, you get the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, yes, right. That's right.
But
That's
But you
right.
By
also had
midnight.
the box.
You had
Remember the box?
the little brown box. We had a box. It had the numbers on the top. Yeah.
So I mean
It's
the
the-
box in
it's
New
the
Orleans.
music
They used to
channel.
have this the box, and that's when I could see Uncle Luke.
Oh,
Yeah.
uncut.
had the
They
booty
bringing
girls.
uncut back. They bringing uncut back. We had
Yeah.
the box on campus. Oh, that was before your time. We had the box on campus.
No,
in
look.
Bowling.
See?
In New Orleans, we had the box, but it was always distorted.
But
it
we
was
had the
super
box at
distorted.
But I
and
could
that's how
see,
you got
and
uncut.
that's when I was sneaking. I was
And
watching.
Nelly
Nope,
had
Channel
like
10.
95% of the songs that came on uncut.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah.
And they bringing uncut back.
Tip Drill?
Tip
Right.
drill. Yes.
So anyway, that's not happening with our youth. You know,
2 o'clock
now
in the
it's
morning.
like
Yes.
while my kids are at school, and now it's virtual schooling. So now all my kids got a laptop. You know what I gotta watch out for? I don't just have to watch out. Make sure you're doing your Imagine Math. Now I gotta be like,
Instagram.
what site you on? My kids be on TikTok. My kids be on Instagram.
Yeah.
My kids be on Snapchat. My kids be on all the kind. And it's just harder to me. It's just harder to be a parent because you have to be a policeman.
You have
Yeah.
to know, but you have to be aware. If you don't know what you're looking for,
But you know what? They can make it so easy. They can have a TikTok learning. They can have a Facebook learning or Instagram learning. They could do that. Because it'd be so easy. Because the kid's going to subscribe to it anyway.
Anyway.
So if they have a learning segment,
Yeah.
because they're going to be on it all the time. So just think about that.
I think if they had that type of some sort of filter or something, some kind of option that a parent could choose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, fine. I want my kid to have access to TikTok because that's just the world right now.
Right.
But they can only have access to education.
That's right.
because they'll ask
TikTok
you for an
Ed,
age. You
TikTok
gotta be
Ed,
13
something like
to be
that.
on TikTok, but if a child knows how to add, they're quick enough to learn. Oh, if I move the number up this much, it's gonna let me in.
Correct.
You can lie about being on it. So I mean,
It's a lot, you know. It's
That's
a lot.
you know, that's a good idea. I should
I
have
like
kept that quiet.
right?
I'm gonna edit
TikTok
that out.
Ed, because
you
they
gotta find you
love.
some tech friends. You gotta get you some
Right.
some STEM friends.
I gotta go to Afrotech in
you some
Oakland.
STEM
It'll be
friends.
Afrotech.
Come on, Afrotech.
Gotta go Afrotech. So look, Miss Williams,
Yes.
you.
And stop calling me Miss Wiz. My name is Enjolee.
He
I
can't
am.
say that.
Huh?
He gonna
I don't
get-
wanna say
he
Enjolee.
said-
Anjali. Yes, you just did. Say Anjali.
Enjolee, I know how to say it, but I don't want to say it. I want to respect. I respect the queens, okay?
No, my artist name is Anjali. So if you're talking, I gotta
Enjolee,
talk to she.
It is, all right. You
Don't
going
do your
heavy now. You
pronouns,
going
she,
deep.
her. You're gonna do
You
your
talk to
pronouns.
she.
Yes.
Enjolee,
We're diverse and included over here.
So
You gotta
Anjali-
give us your pronouns.
Okay.
Enjolee, quick question.
Yes.
You like artists, right?
I love them.
So if you had the ideal artist, not
Mm-hmm.
one, and you could put an artist together,
Oh God.
who would you put together, and what part or what portion would you select?
That's way too difficult.
Give her
But-
three. Get
Okay,
three.
a Trinity. All right.
Trinity.
So I love Rihanna. All right.
Okay.
I will put.
Okay.
So her, not
What
her.
do you love
her
about?
style.
What would you pull from
So
Rihanna?
her Caribbean, sexy, but she's strong. She has
A sexiness.
a sexiness, but it's like it's a strength in her sexiness.
Okay.
And it's not
She's
raunchy.
okay with it. She's
Yeah.
okay with her. So that's where those one true situation where you say sexuality is a person, it's a being, it's a way of life. Rihanna does exude this level of sexy
Yeah,
that
okay.
she don't even have to try. It's just there.
It's her.
She walk in the door,
When
you
somebody
already
say
understand.
You know
sexy
something about it.
and you be
Yeah.
like your top three artists, Rihanna is gonna always be in that top three.
Yeah.
So you got
All right.
Rihanna to sexy.
So I'll
Rihanna.
take Rihanna. I also take, by heart, I'm Sade.
Okay.
Yes.
So her deepness.
Yeah.
She's very deep.
Very deep. She's always talking. One of my favorite songs is "When Am I Gonna Make a Living." That's an old song, but when in my early 20s, I was singing that song because I was working my ass off, and I was
It
just like,
spoke to you.
yes. And I said, "When am I gonna make a living, Sade?" You know, and that's something that, like I said, I can't relate to the music with these Birkin bags. I ain't got no fucking Birkin bag. It ain't coming. Ain't nobody giving it, offering it, nothing.
Right.
You're
So
not gonna do what it takes to get it.
and I'm not about to do what it takes to get it. So I can't relate to that. But when I listen to this old ass Sade song, that was me. I said, oh shoot, you know, and they're just thinking about how our people is and how we be moving, you know.
She had that beat. But you look,
Yeah.
side note about Sade. Did you know Sade is like 65?
And she's
Yes.
Nigerian.
And she's Nigerian, yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that.
So
They
but
don't.
this,
She
this,
light
this,
skinned. They don't figure that she.
they
is.
don't figure this culturally distinct, right?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
I'm in New Orleans, listening to Sade, a Nigerian woman, on some soul and jazz.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
We are very mixed. We are very mixed people within our mixedness.
Absolutely.
We are a melting
We're
pot.
distinct.
We have no roots. That's
We're-
why I said
we're distinct.
we have so much culture. That's why I say culturally distinct. You have cultures upon subcultures upon another subculture.
Yeah.
So you have who you are, what you're made of, where you live, where you come
We're
from,
big
where
gumbo.
you live now. It's a melting pot. We
Yeah.
have no roots. Black people have no roots.
Yeah.
And it's like when you realize how powerful that is, because like Houston, think
Yeah.
about it. The city of Houston has no roots. There's a mosh podge of so many different cultures here. And
Oh,
so
yeah,
many
absolutely.
different cultures take that and they run with it. You
Yeah.
got Chinatown over here, you got
Yep.
things.
Indian,
you got a lot of,
Pakistani,
you got a lot of
Nigerian.
Africans in the A-Leaf
You
area,
can find at
Nigerian,
least
all of
one
that
person from everywhere
here.
here.
Yes.
There's even some
It's a hub.
tribes.
That is
right?
true.
Yes.
There's even some tribes, right?
Yes.
That have a very small, distinct set of people who only live in one spot,
And that's where they are.
and you can find one of them right here.
Absolutely. In Houston.
You know what I'm saying? In Houston, just
Yeah.
one, not maybe two or three,
And
but you can find
the thing
one.
about Houston, I'm gonna go back to your,
Yes, to
you're
your-
picking up
to
your
your
artists,
to your trilogy.
but Houston is one of those places where everybody gets the opportunity to be successful.
that's
Right.
why they
That's
come
why everybody
here.
come here.
That's why
Right.
they come here.
So that's a good thing. So you got
And
Sade
all right.
as the deepness. You got
You got
Rihanna
one
as the
more.
sexiness.
See, now you can add some more. Now that you
All
broke
right.
it down to
Right,
three,
right.
you got more. So keep it going.
So
Come
I
on.
need the energy now because
Beyonce, of course.
I'm an entertainer at the end of the day, and that girl work.
She does.
Beyonce, of course. You know
That girl work. And I can tell you, and I know a lot of my friends are just gonna be like, Enjolee, no, you did not say that in public. But initially, nah, I wasn't necessarily.
If you going for energy, if you going for work ethic, she has
Yes.
that.
Oh, absolutely.
She's an entertainer.
period, hands down. And when you talk about respecting the arts,
Art, absolutely. She does.
because what she did with Lion King aligned with me. So if I had never, which I was, but if I had never been a fan of Beyonce, I became a fan of
Because of
Beyonce
that.
with the Lion King soundtrack. What she did is put a whole bunch of powerful black.
king and a king I.
Come on,
Oh,
who does that? Let me tell you when you
Right.
know you're
she
great.
went back to her roots,
Yeah.
Nigerian roots.
Let me tell you when you know you're great. When you can stand on the side of your greats, when you bring on other greats, when you
Yes.
collab with other greats. If you are a person who is threatened by other greatness, then you don't have the balls to be
You need
surrounded
to step
by.
back and go figure out why.
Right?
So before Lion King, she did a video, Who Runs the World, Girls.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So she was, I believe, in Ghana.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
those
yeah.
the guys who actually choreographed that video was from Ghana.
Right.
And she saw them on YouTube because
Yes.
they was doing like a whatever that move,
And
whatever it
she
was doing.
reached out to them.
And
She was
said
like,
she-
I want to learn this.
Yes.
I want to
Because
know
there's
this.
a site. So Beyonce, probably like us, is missing the fact that we used to dance, y'all. We used to dance. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got fat asses, but we didn't always
That's
just
why my knees bad right now.
retina.
Right now.
We didn't always just pee
We
pop.
do dance, we twerk.
Oh, we dance.
That's not
no,
dancing.
We
No,
dance.
we used to.
What's your
Dance.
name, girl?
Like right now, people say their favorite commercial is with
The
the people with
Get
the ice
Low.
cream. No, but the other one with tag team, they scoop. There
Oh,
it
you
is.
talking about-
There's
yeah.
so many people who love that commercial.
Let me
'cause
tell you
they
the
like,
second one, the Kroger one. The show they got low,
Oh, yeah,
the price is
those
going
dance.
low.
Yeah.
Yes, Yes.
Listen, we used to dance and get down, and we need each other for that.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, Envy tried to, so Charlamagne was saying somebody redid a song with that old beat, like Get Low, and Charlamagne was like, he remember when Scrub in the Ground was the thing, and Envy was like, dudes didn't dance to that, and he was like, bullshit, dudes used to go low.
Black Pack, they was in there.
Let me tell
In
you
Florida,
right now.
they was there.
Right. Oh, and that's what he said. He
Yeah.
was like, I don't remember that. He was like, I don't know why you don't. Like, no, we from New Orleans. We knew. They created the
dance in New
whole
Orleans.
thing of a pop.
Dudes been
and it wasn't
dancing.
even
Dudes
twerking. It was dancing.
It was real dancing. And see, what I moved away from the American dance scene.
Okay.
Because when it started going that elbows and stuff, like it was literally dangerous to be
started
on
a fight.
the.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
So I started to be disenfranchised because I came out to the club. I ain't gonna lie. I came to dance. I want to see somebody cute, and I want to dance with somebody cute. That's it. That's all I was concerned
nobody's
about.
Well, you couldn't
dancing
see
now.
it. It was pitch black.
Oh,
in the
I can
club.
see,
You can
baby. I can
Yeah,
see.
they not dancing now. They smoking hookah and playing on their phone.
Right.
So you know what I did?
No,
I
this
moved
is
into
right here.
the,
Hold up. This is right here.
what is it?
Oh, everybody going live. Everybody going
Pull it out the
live.
coop with the lot.
Oh, baby.
everybody.
I'm trying to give a love. You know what I'm saying? No.
Right.
Shout out to Throw Baby. Shout out to y'all.
Listen. Where we
Right.
looking at? Where's the camera? Is
Right
anybody
here.
looking at me?
All these cameras.
Can they see me?
Yes,
They
they
can
can see
see
you.
How y'all doing? So, I moved to the Caribbean scene. I went from that move, bitch, get out the way. I said, okay, fine, fuck it then. I'm gonna go outside over here. So I went over to the Caribbean scene, and that's where you saw like dudes and girls like winding up. I said, okay,
I want some of that.
yeah. I don't know what y'all saying.
That
I
wine.
don't know none of
But
that
it's
song.
a language.
Yeah, that wine.
But if he will ask me to come and do that, yes sir, I will be there. You understand?
Well, you need to go to the Caravana every year. They have one in Toronto, and they have one in actually they have the Juve in Brazil, and they have one in Toronto, Trinidad.
Yes.
Okay.
They got one in Canada too.
Yeah, that's the one in
Yeah.
Toronto.
Yeah, that's the one.
Haven't
Randy
been.
went
The
to.
only one I've been to outside of Houston was in Miami. I've been like a few years
Okay.
in Miami, and
Yeah,
that was
festival, yeah.
super dope. But like that's what it was for me. Music is a vibe, y'all. Music is a vibe, and if it don't bring you together, I ain't with it.
Right.
If it ain't gonna bring some guy on my back or my front, I don't want it.
You want both?
Back or the front.
Hey, boy. Either or.
Oh,
She
like,
don't
and when he's there, he's not like soullessly just going
He's
wild,
moving.
wild.
He moving his
we
hips.
moving with me.
He's like Forrest Gump, moving his hips.
You get what I'm saying?
I was moving my hips.
But actually, and with rhythm, please.
Right.
With the rhythm. Yes.
But you understand what I'm saying? So
So speaking about music,
Yeah.
tell us about Us. Your debut
yeah,
that's out now. Tell
Yeah.
us how did that come about?
it came about on the side of my bed in the middle of quarantine when I couldn't go nowhere, and even if I could go somewhere, it wasn't nobody there because we were
Okay.
all the way shut down. All the way. And I was talking to my mom. I said the line while we were arguing with each other because we were just having random quarantine arguments.
Mm-hmm.
There was drama on the television, so there was drama in my house, right?
Okay.
And I was just like, I just said, okay, so we just need us. Like, we just need everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I started to have a little meltdown. And I was like, we need each other. These people up in the office, they don't care about us.
Yeah.
These people out in control, they don't give a flying freak. They will go to Cancun while we're freezing.
Right.
Do you understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They
Right.
care not about us. But who's helping me? My neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Who's helping me? We got the people on, not really on the radio. I'm about to name drop again. Is that okay? Kiati, man.
Okay.
With the projects to
Shout out
get
to
people water and food. You know what I'm saying? Who's caring about our community? Us.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Oh, like Trader Truth. They
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
ban that
Trader
man from
Tru-
the radio, but he like boots on the ground.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like
And he's-
no
Yeah.
game.
He's
Him and
moving
Mr.
for
Rogers,
us.
He's moving for us.
Yeah.
He's moving for us. Nobody cares about
The
us
Urban
but
League,
us.
Urban League is doing some stuff. A lot of people, like you said, a lot of black people was doing
building
stuff.
houses.
Yeah.
You got people
Slim
doing
Thug,
stuff.
personally, Slim Thug was on the project, like not him, his physical body or whatever, but he was a part, whatever his organization is,
They
was a
there.
part of my house being to where it is right now. Because after Harvey, we were done, you know? So my whole thing is, yeah, we got a lot going on, but at the end of the day, the answer is us.
Yeah.
Us.
there's nobody coming for us. Y'all know that, right?
Right.
Nobody cares
have
about
to-
us.
You have to be resilient. You have
Yeah.
to be self-reliant. Self-reliant, but willing to go out. But when I say self-reliant, like you say us, we have to remember who we are.
Yeah.
But we are the biggest, most powerful culture, but we're so
Oh,
divisive. And
Yeah.
when did we get to that, though? Because we hadn't always been that way. Not to the point that it is now.
It happened over time, and then it got amplified with Corona. To be honest, we was already on some not speaking. I'm sorry.
That just went ahead and just
It solidified it.
added to it.
So me coming from New Orleans, it was weird for me to walk by people and not speak.
Say
Right.
hello. Yeah.
That was
Yes.
already weird. So
Yes.
I'm as a young person, I'm walking through Houston, and I see somebody, a stranger, walk by, and I go, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Nobody talking to me, and I felt weird. That was the first part of me feeling, just not.
Out isolated.
There you
out
go,
there. You felt
outcast.
exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I felt like an outcast. I was the weird one. I was the one that's
Because I
considered
heard
friendly.
people say, "Do you know them?" No.
No.
Why do you speak to them? Why didn't you?
Right. It's different.
That's what we
It
do.
is different.
And my mom
It's
thought,
different.
my mom would make it seem like it's weird or rude not to speak. You better speak.
It is.
Yeah.
And
So
then you
then-
make eye contact with people and not speaking. You
But now
walking
this
past
is the
people
culture
looking
now.
at them.
DM.
You try your very best
Oh.
to avoid them. You look at your
Do you
phone
know
and
how
you
many
look
people
away.
I almost run over in the grocery store who have stopped in the middle of the grocery store checking Facebook,
Oh, they
checking
stopped.
Instagram,
They-
playing with their phone in the middle of the grocery store? I almost ran clean
Grocery
up
store.
your
They
back.
do it in the middle of the road.
Clean
No,
up
people
your
will
back.
do
driving.
it and not even be on the phone. They're doing
Right.
it to avoid you.
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
you. It's
Yeah.
not personal no more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've gotten really away from that stuff to the point where now we have these unsaid complexes between each other. Like in the club, we point. Everybody throwing the middle finger at each other. This is a lot of. This is
That's a
tough,
lot of
y'all.
energy.
Right.
This is
That's
a lot of negative energy.
Yeah.
Why are you mad at me? You don't even know me.
You don't know me. Why you
Right.
throwing your middle finger at me? You yelling, but you singing the song that's on the radio that the DJ is playing.
Throw baby.
So that.
But it does escalate with somebody at some
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
A lot of fights, a lot of mayhem, in
Tension,
club.
y'all.
Tension has been built off of
You know what I'm
songs.
gonna do? I'm gonna start DJing in
And pay
clubs
attention.
again,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
Pay
start playing
attention.
Marvin Gaye. What's going
Just
on?
see-
And positive songs like that. We're
It's
gonna say,
gonna-
get your ass out of here.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to bring up some new. So we need new good feels.
And you do. You have good music. You do have good artists that's right now.
We do.
That's positive.
We do.
And
But
they're not
and
mainstream.
they're good.
They
They're not
don't
mainstream.
They're not
Yeah.
being
They don't.
pushed
They
the
don't.
way
PJ
they
Martin.
should.
PJ Martin.
Love it.
Oh man, dope.
Love it.
Dope.
I'm loving Snow. Y'all know SNOH Snow, something like that. Nah, it's nice and it feels good. I don't know her last name. I just got on it like a few days ago. I know I'm late, but we do have some good artists out there. But the fact that I got it the way I got it, which was on accident, is bad. Like it should have been pushed to me long time ago.
Let me tell you how I get a lot of artists on accident. So like YouTube, I create a lot of playlists, and I started with like her. So you put in one particular artist, and you click on them, and they give you like a playlist of 50.
Yeah.
I have learned of so many artists off of doing that alone. And
I'ma
just
start
like,
doing that.
Whoa, this is some good music. Like I learned the Gregory Porter, and
Oh, yeah,
these
Gregory
aren't
Porter, he
new
dope.
artists.
Yeah.
But it's just putting in. So you can just put in like her. It'll
Yeah.
give you a list.
A
Put
whole
in
bunch
PJ
of-
Morton.
yeah.
It'll give you like 50 people in
Yeah.
the same genre.
Because you know
It'll
what?
give you people who align
That's
with
a
that
vibe.
you hadn't even heard of.
That's a vibe.
Yeah.
So you put in one
YouTube-
vibe,
right?
and it'll give you the rest.
It'll
It's
give
gonna
you the
match
rest.
you.
Y'all heard of
Yeah.
Lucky Day? He's from New
Oh
Orleans.
yeah, Lucky Day.
Yes.
He's dope.
Oh, yeah.
Roll some more.
When so I followed this man like a stalker.
We don't have to be. We don't never stay. We can roll some more.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's
yeah.
the vibe.
All right, baby.
So that's the vibe right there, and that's what I'm talking about. So I went to Lucky Day concert at House of Blues, and I met like 5 new homegirls. I kid you not. And that's when I really started collecting my new homegirls, because I'm like, if you're in here jamming to this man, then me and you, we got something in common. Enough for me to be,
Yeah, Lucky Day dope. He dope.
You understand what
I
I'm saying?
listen to Lucky Day. Him and Raphael, they would have a tiny desk. Him and Raphael Sadiq.
Yes, Tiny
He dope.
Desk. Oh,
Yeah, he dope.
Tiny Desk.
You check that out when y'all get a chance.
So
Lucky Day,
nice.
Raphael Sadiq. They on a. It's an older Tiny Desk, but it's dope.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I've already watched that. I binged watched that about 5.
Oh, you did?
6, 7
Okay, so you know
times.
about it already.
Oh,
So
yeah.
good. So look, Enjolee,
Yeah.
so your energy is awesome,
Thank
and I
you.
love it. So you got to come back up here.
Yes.
I will.
Yep,
This
come
time you
back.
can't be late. No, I ain't gonna say that. Nah, I ain't
This
say that.
man said-
Girl,
Don't worry about it.
Don't do it. Just
So-
don't even give him your energy.
This is
Don't
what we
do it.
want. We want you to do this. I want you to give the people your information, where they
All
can
right.
find you, if they need to book you, if they find you on Instagram or social media or whatever. What is it?
All right. My social media is I am Enjolee. Enjolee is spelled Enjolee.
Hey.
Enjolee.
Enjolee.
Yeah. So it starts with one and it ends with two.
Okay.
All right. My name is Enjolee. I have a new song called Us. It's all about us. We're coming out of quarantine. We're taking our mask off and stuff. So I don't want nobody to forget.
Who?
I hear you.
Who?
It is.
I hear you. So, but as we're making this transition back to whatever normal is or whatever it is, just understand that the solution to all these problems is us.
Yes.
We need to get back to us. I know we're a mixed group of people, whatever the case is, but the best love and the solutions to all our little problems right
It's
here
us.
is us.
And I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you.
You coming back to the show as a
Yes,
co-host,
he's coming
honorary
back.
co-host.
Oh, thank you so
All right.
much.
So guys, again, this is our show, and we gotta go. We gotta get up out of here. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure if you're in the Houston area, make sure you come to Neo's, 6356 Richmond Street. Make sure that crawfish season is coming back in. They got the good charbroiled oysters, so make sure y'all come over here, holla at your waitresses and your bartenders. They got some good stuff over here. This is your boy DJ KO,
K Jack is in the building.
and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Peace.
That was good. You gotta come back. That was good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I got more.
We need to create. I mean, I know it's a while back.
black on water.
What do you think?
Is it? Okay. I got a case for free, so I didn't know. He gonna support a black business.